Welcome back to AI News, where I read the news so you don't have to. Now, we are looking at AI. Which jobs are the most at risk from the technology? Spoiler alert, all of them, the end. So make sure you tune in for the... No, there's a bit more nuance to it than that. So Faisal Islam writes for the BBC. As the man widely seen as the godfather of artificial intelligence warns about growing dangers from how it is developing, businesses are scrambling to see how they can use the technology to their advantage. Geoffrey Hinton, 75, who used to work for Google, has warned that AI chatbots could soon be more intelligent than humans. We covered that in our last segment. Many business bosses are telling me that the hot topic Jesus. Many businesses, but I'm not doing a very good job. Many businesses bosses are telling me that the hot topic presented at board meetings is how to deploy ChatGPT style technology across their businesses as quickly as possible. A few weeks ago, I watched. This is Faisal writing this, not I'm not. A few weeks ago, I watched as the boss of one of Britain's biggest consumer-facing companies looked at his computer, entered the transcript of a customer complaint call, and then asked ChatGPT to summarise it and then respond to it based on a set of rules he made up on the spot. In about a minute, it came up with a very credible answer with no need for any coding. The end result was, I'm told, about 80% accurate. That is a bit less than human call centre staff, but it cost a fraction of a percentage point of the cost of deploying staff. The good news for all, the pure enhancement to productivity would occur if all the staff were now focused on the 15% that could not be handled by AI. But the scope to go further and cut back on staff is clearly there. AI large language models are, however, getting more powerful. Not quite yet as capable as an intelligent adult, but not far off. Advances are occurring faster than expected and could be reaching the point where they become exponential. The pace of change and adoption means there is scope for an economic and jobs shock to the economy. There is a scope for an economic and jobs shock to the economy as soon as this year. Okay, whatever. Let me know in the comments. Am I just reading this weird, or is it written weird? It might. I've had a long day. The moment it becomes cleverer. I'm pretty sure that's not a word. The moment it becomes smarter than the smartest person, cleverer than the cleverest person, in pretty short order, we could get to runway capability, more advanced than the entirety of humanity, on the way to what has been described by another former Google AI insider, Ray Kurzweil, as the singularity. I mean, I don't think he's created the term singularity. That term's been around for quite a while, but are we at the start of that exponential moment right about now? AI has the possibility of taking a bunch of sectors of the economy which have been immune to productivity improvements up until now because they were time and knowledge intensive sectors and transforming them. Right, okay. Technology has given us lots of improvements in the quality of life. All of our smartphones now have all the content we could want, always instantly available on streaming services. I mean, that's not necessarily AI doing that, but okay. One top policy maker told me that a lot of that innovation has made our leisure time more enjoyable. It's not made our working time more productive. Well, that's because you don't have Pega. I'm just saying. It may have eradicated boredom as a human experience, but has it made you more productive at work? If you've got Pega, the answer is yes. The real shock has been that these technologies are usable in a commercial context, not just for low cognitive, repetitive, i.e. robotic tasks, long thought susceptible to automation. The surprise has been how deployable these technology is to highly... Do they not have a copy editor? The surprise has been how deployable these technology is to highly creative, high-value work, which has been assumed to be relatively protected from competition. The OpenAI ChatGPT founder Sam Altman has himself expressed his surprise at the use so far. Specifically, the blank page or first draft stage at the start of the creative process of writing copy, creating an image or music, or coding a program can be achieved in seconds rather than weeks of briefing and refining. Again, this is what is possible with AIs not yet as intelligent as an adult human. So the good news is that rapid deployment of this technology faster than the rest of the world could solve the UK's long-standing productivity crisis. The bad news is that it could occur so rapidly as to overtake workers' ability to adapt in time, creating social and economic crises. Could we face in call centres and creative studios in the 2020s the equivalent of what happened in the coal mines in the 1980s? Maybe. Some of the people most reluctant about the size of government in Silicon Valley have started to suggest that states might need to provide a basic income. The response of techno enthusiasts is the mantra: you won't be replaced by an AI, but you might be replaced by someone who knows how to use AI. Yes. But they used to say that's why everybody should learn how to code. That might not be such a sage career advice anymore. Yeah, correct. I mean, the call centre thing, it's a bit of a crazy one, because there's lots of repetitive tasks that call centre agents do that AI and automation are taking away already. People that use Pega know that. Will it take away call centre agents completely? Yeah, probably. But in the very far future, I think we are still quite a long way away from an AI that can fully do everything that a human can in a call centre. I've mentioned this before. Transactional experiences, AI can just make happen like that. But emotional experiences are still going to need a human to understand complex nuances of situations that technology just cannot do yet. Or at least if it could, it can't do it with empathy, which is the one thing that human to human interaction still has over AI. So let me know in the chat, do you think that AI will ever completely replace call centres? Or if it is going to, when is it going to happen? Or will it never happen? And don't tune in tomorrow for more AI news, because there isn't going to be any, because I'm going to be out. So there you go. Have a nice life. Bye.